I am iamEricHall, your success concierge, and today we're going to talk about body language. Now, I know a lot of stuff is getting done virtually, but the movers and shakers of the world are still getting together in person to get things done. Now, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can use this form of nonverbal communication to your advantage so you can have an edge over your competitors. So let's get started. Number 1, posture. You got to have good posture. You don't want to be leaned over looking tired like a vehicle. You want to have strong posture. Posture exudes confidence. It lets other individuals know that you are comfortable and also lets them know that you belong there. So you want to have your shoulders back, head in alignment, chin up, face forward, not too high, not too low, but just in alignment. Now, some of you individuals want to say, well, how can I work on my posture? I'm going to give you an old school tip on how to do that. Simple old school tip. The book on the head. I can walk forward, I can walk back, and the book doesn't go anywhere. So that's one tip to help you practice and make sure your posture is on point. Number 2, eye contact. Eye contact is an important form of nonverbal communication. It lets the individuals that you're speaking to know that you're paying attention to what they have to say. Also, eye contact lets people know that you don't have anything to hide. People who look around, people who look up, down, don't make eye contact. It makes people feel like you're trying to hide something and you're not trustworthy. So you definitely want to make sure you have eye contact with the individuals that you're talking to. Now, you don't want to stare them down, but you want to look at them and be engaged in the conversation. And even if you're talking to multiple people, you can look to the left, you can look to the center, look to the right, and make eye contact with the individuals around you. So use eye contact to your advantage. Number 3, the handshake. The handshake is often the first introduction that you have to people, and it's another way you can make a good first impression. So this is important not just for men, but for ladies as well too. You want to have a nice firm handshake. You don't want to break anyone's hand, but you just want to give a nice firm handshake, 1, 2, and then release. Nothing too far beyond that. Now, I have a personal rule. I don't like to sit down when I'm shaking hands. When I get introduced to someone new, I like to stand up and shake hands. I don't like someone reaching down and shaking my hand from an elevated level. That's also a form of dominance. So I like to show that we're equal. So if I'm getting introduced to someone and I'm sitting down, I get out of my chair, I stand up, and I shake hands with them on an even playing field, letting them know we're equals. Not down here and not letting them shake my hand from an elevated position, but right here in the middle, shaking hands, exuding confidence, letting them know that we're equals. Number 4, space and angles. This is important, especially when you're dealing with various genders. So women, they like to talk face to face. So you want to be straight up with them as I'm facing the camera right now. Also be mindful of their personal space. I'm not a bigger guy, but I'm often bigger than a lot of the ladies that I meet out here in business settings. So I have to make sure I'm close enough so I can hear them and be engaged with them, but I'm not invading their personal space and making them feel uncomfortable. Now, we've all seen times where you have like the 8th grade, the middle school dance, and the guy will take a step forward, the girls take a step back, guy take a step forward, the girl take a step back, and they do this dance all around the room. That's a perfect example that we know about of people not being mindful and understanding people's personal space. So you have to, 1, watch the angle, which is women like to talk face to face, and also be mindful of their personal space. Now, as it relates to men, men like to talk at angles. So you often see men, they may be slightly here when they're talking. And the reason for that, when you talk face to face, it's almost like confrontation. Now, that's not the message that you're trying to send. Take a slight angle but still make eye contact, and the other same rules apply. So for ladies, they like straightforward. Men, they like a slight angle, and you want to be mindful of other individuals' personal space. All right, number 5, this is the simple one. Smile. You want to have a warm welcome and smile. It doesn't have to be big and open like the Joker, but you definitely want to be warm and inviting so people know, okay, this person is individual, is approachable, this is someone I can talk to. You don't want to have the rest and you know what's face. Now, we all learned this from my mom, so put on a smile. All right, those are the 5 tips. Number 1, posture. Number 2, eye contact. Number 3, handshake. Number 4, space and angles. And number 5, smile. Those are the things that are going to help you your nonverbal communication, so you can set yourself apart from the other individuals out there, because you always want to have that competitive edge so you can produce your desired outcomes. Put your comments down below. I would love to hear your feedback on how you've used or seen someone misuse body language and what you can do to use that to your advantage. Like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the content I put out. I am iamEricHall, your success concierge, providing you the vision, tools, and opportunity for your desired success.